If you currently work 9 to 5 job, or you're coming from poor background, or you're in the middle class family, it doesn't matter. Guys, listen to me. You want to achieve something great with your life. You want to become successful. You want to be different from the people that are around you. You don't see yourself working your whole life 9 to 5, go retire, die. You don't see yourself doing that. You want more. You want to make money online. You want to do something and make a difference in your legacy. Listen, you're discouraged. Maybe you're in the position where you tried something and you failed, or you don't know, is it going to happen, or are you worthy? Are you worthy? So success happened to you. Like, are you that person? Are you that born special? Listen, guys, I want to share you my story because there is nothing special. You don't need to be special. Nobody is special, okay? You don't need to be great to start. You just need to start to be great. And I want to share you my story so you see that it's actually possible. Guys, when I was 16, 17, 18 years old, I was basically raised by a street. Listen, I have two beautiful parents, beautiful people, like my mother and father. And they always tried to raise me to be a good man, like a good kid that everyone is going to respect and I'm going to respect people. But I was just raised by a street. I like the fact that I have my friends, I have my gang. I was a passionate football fan. We were going to matches and it started like, it's like a game. It's like, you know, first beer, first cigar. Then it started to be like a bit more serious. A lot of beers, a lot of cigars. You can see me here, like we were going to support our club. Police reports were coming. Guys, it was the period of my life where I was lost. I was basically lost on the street. Having two parents that, Dominic, don't do this. Dominic, like, be good. Dominic, this is going to take you in completely wrong direction. And it did. Guys, fighting, police reports, doing illegal stuffs, alcohol, chasing girls. I didn't been home for 2-3 days, okay? I just been somewhere doing something. Everybody was worried about me because my family is amazing, but I was the one that I didn't want to be normal, okay? I didn't want to be normal. And you know, you have these friends and they're telling you, okay, yeah, hit him, do this, let's drink, let's smoke, let's party. And basically that was the life that I lived on the street. Like I wake up, I go to my friends, we start doing shit. And that was my life. Middle class family, completely normal. Like I was in the position where in school, my mother was like basically, her nerves was on zero, guys, on zero, because every week they were called by professors, by teacher. Dominic was fighting, Dominic is leading his gang, Dominic is doing this, Dominic is one of the worst. This kid, it's really bad, like how I treat professors, how I treat other students. And I was a mess. I was a complete mess, okay? It was a mess of my life, and it was getting really dark because I was doing shit in school, and then I go on the street and I do a bunch of stuff that I don't even want to talk about, like illegal stuff and stuff that was leading into dark road with a dark end. But after high school, I decided that I want to change. Like everybody was saying, Dominic, he's going to stay bad, he cannot work anywhere, he cannot focus on anything, he's going to do some shit, he's going to get fired from his job, like college wasn't for me. And I decided I cannot stay in this environment if I want to change. Like I cannot stay here, because if I stay here, I'm going to end up even deeper on the street, like different levels of doing bad shit, or Dominic is going to end up in jail. Basically, when I look at my life back then, that was like two choices that I had. Third one was impossible for me to see. It was impossible for me to see, and I decided I need to go. I need to change my environment, okay? And I decided I'm going to go to Ireland, 2,500 kilometers from home. I'm going to take my stuff. Parents give me a little bit of money. I found accommodation. I went there, and I just changed. I just started changing, because if I stayed, I would fail completely. I don't know where I would end up, but I decided I'm going to go and I'm going to change. And everybody was saying he's going to come back, he's a little idiot, he don't know like what is he's gonna do there, like he's just always in troubles, what is he going to do? But I decided that I will change, and I left. Okay, and I left, and it was hard, guys, because when I came to Ireland, one period of time I was basically struggling to pay the rent. One period of the time I was borrowing food from people that they lived in the house. It was basically like, it was bad, because I was a young kid. I didn't know what I need to do. I need to pay my own bills, I need to buy my own clothes, I need to buy my own food. It was new for me. But I decided that I'm not going to come home, because I know people like were telling he's going to come back soon, and me being in like struggling position in Ireland, I didn't want to go home. I still decided I'm going to stay here and I'm going to change, and I did. I became a construction worker, guys. Okay, I became a construction worker, and I was just changing my mindset. And then when I became a construction worker, I decided, okay, I don't want to get satisfied. I don't want to get comfortable with this. I want more. I always dreamed to become a businessman. I always had a dream to have a lot of money and to help people. So even if I was a bad person, I always been generous to people. I always been generous to people. I always want to have a lot of money and help people. So I was working in Ireland, big hours, like long hours. When I come home, I was looking for some side hustles. You can see here, I was hustling, I was sleeping on the chair, and I was looking for something that is truly going to change my life and is truly going to make a difference, because I'm going to be able to show my parents that I changed. I wanna give them back, because they give so much to me. Okay, they give so much to me, and I want to prove them that their son is going to be success. Their son, it's not going to be failure, as people were saying. And it was obvious, because it would be really strange for them to say something different, because I was back then complete failure. But I accepted the change. I wanted to change. I took action. And the one thing that I was always good in, when I want something, I'm going to go and get it. I'm not going to give up. And this is exactly what I did. I was doing side hustle, affiliate marketing, network marketing, made some money online, failed, but I still kept moving forward, and I found high ticket closing. High ticket closing basically changed my life when it comes to my financial situation. But it's good, because in that period of time in Ireland, I was still struggling. And what that struggle did, it sharpened my mindset. So if you're right now in the situation where you're struggling, it's hard in your life, you should understand it's because you need it. You're exactly where you need to be. Because imagine me having a lot of money when I was 17, 18 years old. I would be dead. I would be dead. Because my mindset was catastrophic. It was disaster, guys, disaster. So I needed to change my head before money comes in, okay? And I was basically being a construction worker, working long hours. Then I come home, I was a high ticket closer making $3,000 a month, more than on my construction job. And then I left my job and I became full-time closer. But I tried so many things and I learned from it, and I was struggling and I was fighting and I was going through dark periods of my life where I didn't realize, but it just made me more It's just made me stronger. It's just made me stronger. So guys, if you're in the position right now where you feel like you're discouraged, or you are you don't believe in yourself, or your situation is so bad that it cannot change, it can. Everybody can change. Okay, so if you decide that you want to change, you need to make a plan and you need to take action. But you need to decide, I want to make a change. Even if that is like, I'm good with my life, everything is amazing, I just want to make extra income on the side, you need to make a change. Or if you are, I don't know, drug addict and you're so bad in the dust, you still can change if you make a strong decision, guys. So I want to share this message with you because I just want to show you that everything is possible. If you believe, if you make a plan, if you decide that you want to change, and if you take action towards it, and you stay disciplined and you never give up. These are the 5 things that you need to conquer anything, and it doesn't matter what is your starting point. I love you, my guys. Let's go.